Hello there gang, DD DeVere here with another Past Blast, playing a retro game of yesteryear. And today I'm playing a little bit of Expendable, or Expendable. This was released back in 1999, developed by Rage Software, and I'm sure this used to be called Millennial Soldier Expendable. Well, anyway, it's just my imagination. Maybe not, but also I believe I played this first of all on the PlayStation. However, with that covered, let's have a quick glance for our options. You do get some video options, not a bad amount for the age of the game, but also there's an exterior launcher to get a few more options set in, and a welcome surprise is it supports 1080 straight off the bat. No need to hack any config files or download any user fan patches, muck around with DOSBox configs. Yeah, 1080p straight out the box. So that's very nice. Audio options, a couple of those. There. And finally controls which are fully rebindable. You notice it mentions a controller. Unfortunately at the moment my controller is in need of more therapy than that Tyler Swift girl. So this is mouse and keyboard only. And we'll talk about those challenges when we get in game. So, but it's pretty decent all in all. So with that done, let's dive on in with the game. Of course, it's an arcade game. We shall see for why once we start. I'll play a new game at normal. There was a mouse sensitivity setting somewhere as well. Oh well. Because we'll be talking about that very shortly as well. So this is the planet Nova Castria, location capital city. Enemy attack is imminent, and we've got to go and shoot things, stop the attack, try and rescue people, which that's easier said than done. It's actually a classic top-down twin-stick shooter of sorts. Again, there's some caveats here. So the controls are slightly, let's just say, funky. It is, as you see, I've got a strafe on the side. On the A and D, forward and back is WASD, which is fine when the camera's here like this. Oh, but you've got to watch out. This game likes to try and throw a few environmental kills on you. It's when you need to turn around and sort of move this way where things become... Because the mouse, obviously this was really designed for ball mice back in the day, so these laser and optic mice, gaming mice, are still super sensitive when it comes to trying to do gentle aiming, and it yeah, you can see it's a super finickety, shall we just say. Although it's not terrible, you do get used to it. It's when your camera does all this panning around as well. It's a bit of a problem. Oh, it's nearly out of the first one. You can have up to 3 weapons. There's nothing too outlandish in the weapons. Basically, your starting weapon, as you can imagine, is fairly naff. Slow rate of fire, very limited range, and not much damage. Which is why you want to try and avoid dying, because you only spawn back in with that. There's, of course, the other weapons are generally a lot better, with maybe the exception of the flamer. See what I mean about those environmental kills? It's funny enough, it's the early levels where it's worse for it. It's the later levels aren't too bad. Oh, so we've got now weapon-wise, that's some standards. Oh, still got the standards. There we go, that's something we want. So the visuals are certainly colourful and chunky. Very much of the era. And explosions are plentiful. If you like explosions, this is the game for you, for sure. Just try to pick that up. It's easy, it gets jammed on corners because of the slightly overly sensitive shooting. Especially when you have to turn around or fight from the side. Because forward is always forward, so if I turn the mouse around now, I'm just backpedaling, it makes you go the opposite direction. So yeah, you do get used to it. So there, but that was stupid of me. I should really get myself down here and reorientate myself. You do get used to it, of sorts. But yeah, it's just a shame there wasn't an extra sensitivity setting. Oh, that weapon's out. We've got anything else? Ah, good, we've still got the Gatling. Those chaps are a little bit more heavy hitting them than the ordinaries. I mean, the soundtrack's fitting, and I've always had a soft spot for these style visuals. I did back in the day and I do now. Your photorealism's alright, but there's a certain charm with these sort of things. That just sharp, crisp, very fitting of the era. Most weapons you can generally hold the fire button down, and some you do have to click each time to shoot it. This is one of them. Right, that's got to be where I'm going. It's not a really deep thinking game, this one. It's certainly not much of a strategies other than shoot and blow everything up in front of you. So I managed to completely walk around and fire and miss everything on that guy. Which weapon are we on at the moment? Oh no, we want to get something a bit more oomphy again. And Rage Software themselves, the developers, they actually started with a lot of football style games. Yeah, as in proper, as in actual football, using foot to kick a ball, which admittedly is usually 90 minutes of watching overpaid ponces roll around on the floor. But that was their big start, was a load of football games. But then they suddenly started to come out and start making absolutely some cracking numbers. Incoming forces, mobile forces, Eurofighter Typhoon, Gunmetal, and of course Expendable. They really sort of hit a streak, and they still managed to go bankrupt, unfortunately. Right, I'm not quite sure what that teleporting business was about. Let's say boss fight. Hey! So the arcade, where it says arcade, it's not... This wasn't an arcade game. You'll notice you've got a set number of... Up in your top left there, you've got a couple of lives. And then if you lose them, there's credits, like in the arcade, to continue playing. And if you lose all your credits, then that's it, game over. So a bit of an odd system. But of course you get to save at the end of the level, which will be any moment now, hopefully, once I finish this. So I've finished this chappy duff. And it does seem to be tanking a few rounds at the moment. Oh, that's it, he's nearly done. There we go. There's a little indicator at the bottom left for health of certain items. So yeah, also I see there's a second player, but whether that's I'm playing with my usual antisocial self, sitting here in my room alone playing with myself. A story of my life. So it won't be a very long video. I mean, this is it. This is the game. This is what it does. I mean, it does it well though. The performance is smooth, and the fact it has modern resolutions as well, that's particularly appreciated, of course. I mean, look at that. That's really there, sort of tells you what the game's all about, really. It is just point, click, and keep blowing things up. Well, mostly. There are the hostages somewhere around. Oh, no, there's one. See if I can get them before I kill them by mistake. As you see, they kind of blend on into the graphics a little bit, so it's very easy to accidentally kill them. But it just says mercy killing if you do kill them. All right, let's take that down. I'll use my starter weapon on that. So it's not a deep thinking tactical game or anything like that. But it offers enough of what it does. It does well. Them control issues aside, I mean, maybe if you was to play this with the controller, it might actually be an improved experience. Maybe that's what they intended for people to... What's something behind me? No, just imagining it. But yeah, until I get the old faithful fixed, then doing it the old school way, the mouse and keyboard, which is what I play most of my games as anyway, as you know. So, oh, see there was a there was somebody there. So they're just trying to. Sometimes it's easy to lose track of yourself and get caught. But yeah, so yeah, we'll probably get around to concluding our dealings here again. You've got to be a bit careful. This bit likes to drop crates on you, which can kill you in one hit. There we go. Oops. Let's rush over there, try and blow these up. Right, which way am I facing? I'm facing that way. Pick up the drone, pick up the drone. Right, so we'll probably conclude our dealings here anyway, gang. Just you do kind of get the feel for this old school handling after a while, but it would have been nice if there was a further way to slow your mouse down a little bit further. Would have certainly been quite appreciated. But yeah, if you're after a good game from the old school times that doesn't do anything particularly deep or unexpected, then this is certainly one you should put on your wish list. It's not overly expensive. I think it's about £4. I'll get off the. Yeah, I'm trying to. Because the camera's turning, it's kind of throwing my controls off. Oops, there we go. Nearly blew you away as well. But yeah, as far as disposable fun goes, this is definitely a fine little number. As long as you don't expect anything too deep or overly complex. And all in all, it's actually slightly niggling control issues aside, it's actually stood the test of time pretty well. Oh, you want some as well, do you? Well, as soon as I can figure out which ways are out, is forward, I'll attend to you. Right, there's some more coming in. Right, no, there's more. You finished? Right, so yes, we shall conclude our dealings here, gang. This was Expendables. I'm sure it's called Millennium Soldier or Millennial Soldier, something along those lines. But again, it could be the old memory. In all honesty, that was never that great back in the day. So I've not lost anything if that ever goes missing, that's for sure. So anyway, all, thanks for taking the time to watch the video. I hope you found it useful and entertaining in some way. As ever, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to let me know you're alive. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.